And I'm like totally obsessed with it. Water bottles too, yes, exactly.
So I have a difficult question.
Okay.
I was recently asked to write a recommendation letter for somebody that I would not recommend.
Okay. Okay.
So how can you get general?
Well, yeah, so what do you do? What do you do? And you did have the option to say no.
Right.
Yeah, you did have the option to say no.
What have you choice?
Well, first of all, best thing to do for that if you can is say no. Okay. The hardest thing to do, very hard, but it's the best thing to do is to say no. Okay. To say like, and you don't just go, no, okay. You'd be like, I don't feel like I'm in the best position to write you a strong letter. Okay. So maybe you should, look for some other people, see if they could write you a strong letter.
Okay.
So you could do that. And what you do is you sort of, the whole dance of awkward conversations, right?
Right.
So, and you put it on like, I don't think I could write what you need, not, I think you suck. Okay?
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah. But you say, I don't think I could do what you're going to need for this. Okay? And if they're smart, then they'll get what you're saying. And if they're not and they keep pushing and saying, well, but I really need it, then you write the letter that is brief and it doesn't have these things in it.
Right.
So let me go back to that list of recommendations.
Because, I wouldn't put any anecdotes in there.
No.
And if I was to do a performance review, I would do something general like, they showed up on time, something like that.
Yeah, and people can read through the lines very
Right.
easily. So it would tend to be brief. You'd probably still do a salutation, okay? Because you don't, because that reflects on you.
It
actually.
does, it does. To
It
whom it
reflects
may
on you.
concern would
Yeah.
probably be a better
Yeah, so
way to address it.
yeah, it reflects on you, and so you probably wouldn't include a statement of pleasure. It would probably say, I'm writing this recommendation for so-and-so,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Instead of, I'm so happy to do it, I am writing this letter for, okay? And then, you may not have to put the position or organization, it can just be very generic, I'm writing the recommendation for them, okay,
Right.
for this person. I've known this person for this long and in this capacity, blah, okay? Specifics about the applicant's qualities, this person showed up at work.
I know, well, yeah, I mean, we would try to make that nicer, but yeah, that's basically what I was asked to do, and I was like, if they call me about this specific
Then you can
person,
give the real
then I
deal.
can say.
Yes, that's exactly what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do something really kind of bland. The blander, the better, okay? Because you're not going to write a letter of anti-recommendation,
Right.
right? So you just bland, and then at the end, you don't do the explicit statement. You do an invitation to contact you. I would be happy to talk with you further about this applicant's qualities.
Oh, good, okay.
And then they call you and you say,
Right.
But don't you have to be careful when you talk to somebody on the phone what you say, because if you're representing your employer, you've got to be careful not to say anything that
Yes.
should legally
yeah, you wouldn't say
in
this.
trouble.
Yeah, you wouldn't
So,
say this.
I mean, so you have to, again, you have to do the read between the lines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been through all the HR stuff, it's just